Hey there. So I know a few of you are having a hard time getting the Java Developer Kit to be downloaded and or JDK, and also to have Eclipse loaded onto your computer. So you're having a hard time being able to do any of the computer science 2 assignments. So if you cannot do that, the second best way is to use Repl.it. And I'm going to show you how to go find it and then how to use it. And I will demo the first lesson, like circles, so that that's the first one in the next unit. So you kind of see how it works. So I'm going to close out me so you don't have to stare at my face. And then we're going to search it. So I'm going to just type in Repl.it. Helps if I can type. You do want Java, so select the Java. And I'm just going to go to this first one and choose it. Now, I already have an account, so because my account is here, I don't have to sign in. But if you needed to sign in, sign up, use your school information. You can sign in with Google. I believe it lets you do that. And once you do, then this is going to be like your starting point. Now, to get a new one, and you're going to make a new REPL, and I'm going to click New, and I'm going to tell it that I want Java. You can change the language if you want, but we're doing everything in Java for this class. This is going to be circle class that you're going to create. And so I'm going to create this REPL. Now it's going to start and it's empty. Now it has your class main and your public static void main. That's similar to Eclipse. And you will, if you were to hit run, this line would print out hello world. I think you know system.out.println, what that would do. So I'm going to hit run. Now you're going to notice it takes a long time. That's why I said the second best way is to use this one. You just have to be patient. Eventually it'll print hello world. There you go. So it did. It printed it all right here. Now to do your assignment, you would we're doing classes. So pretend like this is your normal public static void main area. I know sometimes we have program above it and things like that, but this is where you'll do the part that you want to print out. And when you're creating your class, you'll go under the last curly brace and start creating your classes. So I have it pasted here or copied so I can paste it, and I'm just going to show it to you now. So again, this is where it's class main, public static void main, like we showed you before. Now we did this, I followed the video that Mr. Moix gave us, and I did this whole circle thing. Now he doesn't, like he erases when he does get radius and he does get diameter and get circumference, he erases it. I just added another line so that I would see all of the answers. So, and then under this, so if you see this one, it links to that. So under the class main is where you start making the class circle. And you're going to create, all of this is just from following with the video. And then it gets to the bottom when he asks us to create an area, to get area. And this is where I'm calling get area. And so if you were to hit run, you would see that it works. It does take a little bit, but the first one, in this particular case, my circle has a radius of 1. And so get radius, printed out 1. And then a diameter, I created the diameter. This is all in the video that Mr. Moix does. Radius times 2 is your diameter, and so that is obviously 2. And then get circumference. He asks you to try to kind of do that yourself, and then he shows it to you. Get circumference. I made that one down here, and the circumference he tells you to do is math.pi, and then times, and he said you could do get diameter because that's radius twice. And so when I call get diameter, it does it right here, I believe. No, get circumference. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong things. So anyways, this is the circumference. This is the area. Do you want to see the math for the area? I will show you. He tells you to do this yourself. You're going to do double get area with your open and closed curly braces, open and closed parentheses, and then have the start of your curly brace in the end, and all of it is inside the circle class. So that's what this other curly brace is for. You're going to have it return math pi times diameter. I think it's squared. So, it's diameter squared. And so I put get diameter times get diameter. Now, you might have another way of doing the math portion here if you want to figure out how to do diameter squared to write it. But that's just what I did. I did times. I opened parentheses and put this inside. I put this portion inside parentheses so it would multiply this and get an answer, and then multiply that times pi. So anyways, that's how you get Repl.it and then create your own REPLs. And when you are ready to finish this assignment and turn it in, I always end up having to make mine a little bit smaller so you can see my whole code on here all at once. And then I have the snipping tool still on my, this is my school computer. So I would just get my snipping like always, and I would do it right here, and then make sure that you have your whole run and all of your code on there, and then you can just submit that just like you did when you were at school. Okay, so I'm not going to save that because I don't need it. Cancel. I don't need it. And we are done. I hope you have a good rest of the time, and that if you have any questions, email me. Y'all could call me or Zoom with me at Thursday at 10. And then next week, it's going to be Tuesdays and Thursdays at 1. All right, that's it. Bye.